The lamp on the kitchen table was still warm when investigators arrived, the oil reservoir half full. The 3 plates of food abandoned mid-meal. The forensic team noted the food was no more than 4 hours old, based on the temperature and consistency of the congealed fat. But the bodies in the barn had been dead for at least 72 hours. Someone had been living in the farmhouse, eating their food, using their lamp for days after the murders. The neighbor Maria Baumgartner told police she had seen Andreas Gruber on March 25th, 6 days before the bodies were discovered. Andreas had stopped her on the road between the farms and asked if she had sent anyone to his property in the past week. She told him no, and asked why he wanted to know. Andreas told her that on the morning of March 19th, he had found footprints in the fresh snow. The prints came from the forest edge in a single unbroken line, crossing the open field directly to his barn. But there were no footprints leading back to the forest. Andreas had followed the prints to the barn door and found it unlatched from the inside. He searched the barn and found nothing, but the hay in the loft had been disturbed. Maria asked if he had reported it to the police in Ingolstadt. Andreas said no, because nothing had been taken and he had no proof anyone had actually been inside. Then he told her about the night of March 19th. At approximately 11:30 that night, Andreas heard footsteps in the attic directly above his bedroom. He woke his daughter Victoria, and they both listened to the slow, deliberate pacing above them for nearly 20 minutes. Andreas took his hunting rifle and climbed the ladder to the attic crawl space. The space was empty, but he could see his breath in the cold air and smell something he could not identify. Maria Baumgartner told police that Andreas seemed frightened when he told her this, which was unlike him. That was the last time anyone outside the family saw Andreas Gruber alive. When investigators finally examined the attic crawl space on April 4th, they found what Andreas had missed in the darkness. The hay showed a clear body-shaped impression where someone had been lying down for hours, positioned directly above the bedroom where Andreas and Victoria slept. Part 3 is already on the profile. The next piece of evidence changes everything.